In Ephesians 5, verse 2, it says, walk in the way of love, just as Christ loved us and gave himself up for us as a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. Just as our knees need to be flexible and mobile to move forward, our hearts need to be flexible and open to move deeper in our relationship with God. Through faith in Jesus Christ, we can walk in the way of love and experience the freedom and grace that comes with it. So keep mobilizing the knees and heart for the glory of God. I'm Roman Hunter. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about knee flexion with internal tibial rotation. It's a self-mobilization exercise that really helps to loosen up the knee joint and helps to increase the range of motion and mobility in knee flexion. So the starting position of this exercise is going to start with feet shoulder width apart. You're standing in front of a chair or a bench about knee height or a little bit below knee height, as you can see here, about knee height or a little bit below knee height. And you're going to put the working leg on the elevated surface. In this case, use a bench. Put the working leg on the bench. You want to make sure that you're standing upright. The weight is on the back leg or the stance leg. And you want to make sure that the hip is about 90 degrees, knees about 90 degrees. And you're going to use the hand on the same side as the working leg. You're going to use that hand, put the heel of that hand behind the knee, slightly behind and to the side, the outside of that knee. So slightly behind and to the outside of that knee, so that you're more on the flesh of your calf muscle. All right? So that the heel of your hand is more resting on the flesh of your calf muscle. You're going to use the other hand and wrap it around in front. Wrap it around in front. And what you're actually going to do, you're going to rotate the tibia, you're going to rotate the leg or your shin. You're rotating the shin inwards, and as you rotate it inwards, you're going to shift the weight forward and allow the knee to bend in that position. You're shifting the weight forward. You can hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then as you come out, you release the rotation. So you start the rotation is at the beginning and at the end. The rotation is at the beginning and at the end. So to begin again, start with feet shoulder width apart, step on the bench. Make sure in that position, your body weight is on the back leg or the stance leg. The hand on the same side as the working leg, the heel of that hand is going to be behind the knee by the flesh of the calf muscle, on the flesh of the calf muscle, and you're going to just grip that side. Using the other hand, you bring it around in front, and you're going to rotate the leg inwards. So the knee is not supposed to be rotating inwards. Just the leg, just rotating the leg inwards, just a slight rotation, a gentle rotation. And in that position, you're going to go ahead and shift the body weight forward until you feel a slight stretch. So this exercise is really good for people who have tight knees. It really helps to loosen up that knee joint. If it is that you have a predisposing knee problem and you want to know if this exercise is good for you, it will be recommended for you to seek medical advice, seek some counsel from a physiotherapist first before performing this exercise. But it's a really good exercise, especially for persons who have ACL reconstruction, persons with arthritis, persons who have, a stiff knee, and you have difficulty with flexion. You can perform this exercise, rotate it inwards to help loosen up that knee. And then back out. Do it for about 3 to 5 times. And you're going to hold each one for about 5 or so seconds. At the point of tension, you can even oscillate a little bit within that zone of tension or tightness in the knee. Just oscillate a little bit in there for a couple of seconds and then back out and release the rotation. So again, you release the rotation when you have come out of that flexed position. All right? So I'm going to add the rotation first before I bend. Perform the mobilization. You can put a little bit of overload in there by putting more weight in there. You can oscillate a little bit in that zone and then back out And once you're back out into starting position, you're going to release the rotation as the last step. I'm going to show you from front view. Again, like I said, hand behind the knee and slightly to the side, just on the flesh of the calf muscle. The other hand goes in front and holds the shin, and you're going to rotate inwards. So you're rotating this way, so the knee's not supposed to be coming in like this, it's not supposed to be collapsing. The knee straight, you're just rotating the leg inwards and shift the body weight forward and back out. This is knee flexion with internal tibial rotation, self-mobilization stretch or self-mobilization exercise. This can be done throughout the course of the day. But again, seek advice from a physiotherapist first before performing this exercise. If while performing this exercise you start to feel increasing pain, then you can stop from performing this exercise. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Roman Hunter. Have a wonderful day. Blessings.